I have a Honda EB5000X generator, serial hash XXXXX NNN-NNN that is equipped with auto-throttle. After several minutes of usage, the generator will no longer kick into high idle when load is applied. It works fine when the auto-throttle is turned off manually with the switch. Intermittent problems suck. Anyone know what is going on here?
Hello, my name is XXXXXX I am going to assist you with this. Have you tested the voltage output of the genset, both at high speed and on economy mode?
Not sure what you mean by genset. Circuits test 120 or 240 at full speed, and there is definitely some output at idle as a circular saw will run, just very poorly. The idle solenoid works fine with the manual switch. Sorry, I'll do my best with this.
Genset is the proper name for generator. The generator is only a part of a genset, the other part is the engine. For this to be happening intermittently, it sounds like you may have a bad connection at the idle control solenoid, or at the idle controller. Check all the wiring connections to make sure the contacts are clean and tight.
I will rate you so you get paid, but can you please answer a couple more things here? Basically, I think this is the auto-throttle control unit. Can this thing be affected by heat? Seems to work, then not, then work again later if auto-throttle is turned off. Auto-throttle unit is $200 for these generators, and I did not want to waste the money, but to get somebody to test this it would probably cost me at least half that if it happens when they have it. If connections are good, should I just get a new auto-throttle unit and hope?
Can this thing be affected by heat? Seems to work, then not, then work again later if auto-throttle is turned off. I guess it is possible, but I have never heard of it. Typically they are either good or bad. If connections are good, should I just get a new auto-throttle unit and hope? That is a pretty expensive hope. There are a couple other things that can be tested on it, but I'm not sure if I have the procedures here at home or if they are at work. I'll have to dig for them. It might take me a while. My wife and daughter have been sick the last couple of days, and I am trying to take care of them. Getting ready to whip up some supper for them. Let me know if you find anything on the connections or not.
I hear you on the sick stuff. Just done with that ourselves. I have already had the control box apart and checked connections. Things seemed good and everything works perfect in full throttle mode. It fails to kick upon both hot outputs or sides of the generator as I tried putting stuff on other circuits. Please take your time as the thing works fine, just uses more gas. Can we still talk if I rate and finish this, or are we done? I don't want to drag this out for you, but I can't drop everything to work on this either as I use the generator on the job site. Thanks, Hank. Vince.
You can drag this out as long as you need to. There is no time limit on this. Yes, if you decide to rate me now, you will still be able to come back to this question. But if you would rather wait, that is just fine with me.
If you are fine, I will wait, but I will rate you high so you get paid when we're done. I only did this JustAnswer thing once before and my guy really bugged me to get paid. He ended up being a great expert, but we started bad. So, if you can give me tests, I can try them this weekend. I have a pretty good multi-tester, but I honestly don't know how to correctly use half of the stuff. So I would need advice on my lead hookups and settings. Sorry again, I am pretty good mechanically with stuff, just never was taught very much about electronics and electric controls. Take care.
Not a problem at all, my friend. I can supply you with all that, hopefully tonight. Okay, by the book, it says, word for word replace the control unit if the following components have been checked, and the auto-throttle system still does not function properly. Main winding, auto-throttle switch, auto-throttle solenoid, main winding, DC, we know the main winding is okay, or it would not be producing any power. For the switch, simply use an ohm meter or continuity checker to make sure it is opening and closing. For the solenoid, just unplug it and ohm the wires. There should be continuity indicated. For the DC winding, just check to see if you are getting 12 volts at the DC receptacle on the control panel. If you are, the DC winding is good. Being as this is an intermittent issue, I really believe you are looking at a bad control unit.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.